Hello, this is Nevis again, and I'm in the Nomio trial course, and I've been trying to add criteria to the badges. Before I go and turn editing on, if I actually push on badges now, it'll show that I have no badges. And there they are, because I haven't enabled access to the badges. So I'll just go back to the trial course. Now, I've been trying to create the criteria for the badges, and I was having a lot of difficulty and couldn't work out what was going on. So I went into Moodle Docs and found this brilliant piece of information. So basically this is for Moodle 3.1 onwards. It says that I must see this, for example. Now, in order to see the activity completion, I actually have to go to the settings, to site administration, and go into the advanced features. I didn't have to go that far. I just went into the course settings. I'll show you what I did. So I went into the course administration, into the settings, and I went down, and this completion tracking, this was on no. Being on no, it gave me no possibility to actually create an activity completion. It wasn't showing up. I'm just going to press no now, save and display. And what I'm going to do is go into general knowledge quiz. Okay, so now this quiz here, if I turn editing on, and here it is. If I go into edit that, edit settings, if I go down, I can't find anything that looks like an activity completion. It's just not there because it's missing in the course settings. So if I go back to the course administration and I go back into edit settings, at this point, if I go down and turn on, make this yes, save and display, and we'll go back to this quiz, there it is, activity completion. That just was not there before. I'm so excited that I discovered it. So anyway, basically, that's what I needed. Now I'm going to open that up and create the criteria, that's the completion criteria. So if I open this up, it says do not indicate activity completion. That may not be necessary if it's not important, an important activity like reading. Maybe you may not want it to be, or you can ask the students to manually mark it. Or this is going to be a quiz with a badge, so I'm going to require that the activity is complete when the conditions are met. So one, they must view the activity to complete it, number one. They must receive a grade, require passing grade, or available attempts completed. In this case, it's 2 attempts for the quiz. It doesn't have to be completed, but if expected to be completed. But if I want to enable that, I can give it a date, but I don't want to. Save and display. Okay, so now we don't have to attempt the quiz now, but I will just show you what I did. I'm working on a children's course, so I went and had a look at what I could do with children, and I was playing around with it. So this is what I created, just a very simple quiz to see how it works. For example, here I created a square and I've written question, choose the correct colour name for this image. Obviously it'll be yellow, for example. And then this one is match the shape to the name, beware. Now I've put in a little image to see what it looks like. Here there is a selection. They can choose rectangle or square. I've only given them 2, rectangle or square. rectangle or square. So they can actually choose. Sorry, I didn't choose that, just to show you what it looks like. And that's a square. And here, I don't like the way I've set this up. I'd probably, now that I know that it sort of swings it out a bit, I may just, actually I could remove these. Didn't think of that. Just gives you an idea of what I've been playing around with. So now I've added criteria here. I've created a video tutorial database. Let's edit these settings as well for activity completion. There we go. So I'm going to click on activity, and we'll just get students to manually mark. And we don't need anything else. That's it. Okay, don't know what's wrong with that, but not to worry. So now I'm going to go and fix the badges up. So badges, manage badges. Now the first one I managed to give it the criteria. I just need to go and enable access so the students can see it. Continue, and there it is, the criteria that I chose before. Sorry about that. I needed to fix this one because it wasn't the needs analysis we wanted done. It was the delete that one. Yes, we want to add another criteria, activity completion. This is what happens. All the activities that have a criteria for activity completion will show up here. So all I need to do is just tick the one that I want to use. And this is the one that I want to award the Genius badge. I don't have to enable a date. It just has to be completed. This criterion is complete when any of the selected activities is complete. So when any of that, nothing else, okay. And I'm going to, do I need to add a description? Not necessarily. Save, because I think I've already given the badge description, didn't I? No. Yes, okay. Good. Enable access. Perfect. Now, let's go back to overview. Oh, that is the overview, sorry. Let's go back to, I can award a badge. I'm not going to do that. Let's go back to manage badges, and we'll go to week 1. See, that's now available to users. That's not available to users. So we're going to here, add criteria, or I can add criteria from the top there. Choose activity completion, and here we want the forum 1 and the needs analysis and introducing yourselves. That's what we want. The criterion is complete when all of the selected activities are complete. Okay, that means that all 3 of these need to be complete before that badge can be awarded. Save. Great. So let's have a look at the overview. There it is, looking good. Okay, now I need to enable it. Continue. There we go. Okay, so now if I go back to, if I turn editing off and go back to the course, turn editing off, there we go. If I go back to badges, look at course badges, there they are. Oh, that looks really good. Okay, so I hope that this has taught me a new lesson to read before I jump. Thank you for listening.